Hey guys, Congo72 here, and today I'm going to be showing you a Löwe Black Ace tanker again. Another one! This was actually from the same batch of videos, I just didn't put it up. So you're going to notice it's not quite 1080, I think I set to 720. But it's still pretty good, so if you're on your device or something like that, you'll still only see the 720, so it's not that bad. So I was going to give you guys a how to play Black Löwe replay, but I don't have one of those yet. So this is just a general how to play any tank replay. I am on Corelli at the top tier, so I'm going to take my tank and be very bold. And while I'm being bold, I'm going to explain to you what I do. And anyway, if you have shots, guys, go ahead and take those shots. Always take shots, unless you're stopping out in the open, which I am here, but I know nobody's going to spot me because our light tank is pushed up rather far, and he hasn't spotted anybody scouting down the middle, so I can stop here. Now, if the light tank had spotted a light tank coming, I would not have stopped to shoot. Always take shots and damage enemies, unless you're going to take hits in return. Later in the game, it's okay, you can start trading hit points, but early on, save your hit points. Don't take hits unless you have to. If you're going to take a hit early on to confirm a kill, that's okay. But otherwise, if you're going to take a hit, don't you dare do it. Don't do it unless you're like in a Death Star or something like that where it's going to be a big hit. Now, I'm not spotted, so I'm going to stop and shoot. And I'm still not spotted, so I can still do that. And I'm going to use the strengths of my tank. Good armor, good gun depression, good gun. Accurate gun, should I say. But I don't have good DPM. Now, I am at the top tier. So I can really be brutal because I have 150 millimeters of frontal hull armor and 200 millimeters of turret armor. And up here I can go hull down easy. Now there's a tank behind me. I'm going to auto lock and shoot because like I said before, don't stop out in the open. I'm turning my armor around. And am I going to back up? No, I'm not. I'm going to pull forward because I don't want to get shot in the back. I'm still auto-locking because I know it'll go in. Because I'm trying to keep my hull armor moving because I am caught out. And I don't want to get hit. So I'm immediately gaining distance from those guys up on the hill and the people back at their base. Now I take a hit in the side, but I immediately start to turn my armor. I take another one, but now I am safe. I am hull down here, and as long as I don't get hit by arty, I am okay. I'm putting this rock in between me and the enemies. Now, none of our team went to the right flank, and everyone else got caught out because of our light tank's aggressive run. They all stopped to shoot. So now they're all in a sticky situation and dying. Now, this Motherland rushes me. I don't think he realizes that I have armor now and friends. So he dies rather quickly, and I get a good amount of assist there, but I do split it with that guy right there, that medium tank. So now, guys, there's going to be some sniping in this replay. A lot of sniping. Now, this is not going to be an epic, I outplayed you replay. This is going to be a high damage, how to play replay. You don't have to outplay people, guys. In fact, sniping somebody and them going out in the open, guess what? You outplayed them. It was their choice to go there. And it was your choice to go where you went. You outplayed them. So, I guess you could call this an outplay replay. These guys out there, on my right, going after my base, they're going to stop out in the open. I do not have to move. You don't have to move, guys. If you are finding shots on enemy tanks, you don't have to leave your position. Why would you? You're putting damage in. Now, there's a VK and a Tiger 2. Who am I going to shoot? Well, I'm going to shoot the Tiger 2. The Tiger 2 is more important, and he's pushing my base. The only reason I would ever leave this position, guys, is if I didn't have shots on base. And, like, oh boy, I can see this Tiger 2, but guess what? There's a KV5, let's pretend, in my base, and I can't shoot him. Do I continue to shoot the Tiger 2, or do I go save the base? That's the dilemma. I would go save the base and give up shooting this Tiger 2. Now, I'm aiming at the rear of his tank, and boom, he gets set on fire. Know when to shoot critical modules, guys. I had the rear of his tank, I put it in, set him on fire. Now I'm aiming up. I tried to go below the turret of the KV4 because that's where his fuel tanks are. And that's what I want to hit. If I can set him on fire, he'll burn, and I don't have to shoot him as much. And it'll be great. So I'm aiming there again. I hit. And it looks like Eagle Eye pops in. It looks like I tracked him and damaged his fuel tanks there. So if I can hit him there again, I might be able to set him on fire. Now I'm still just sniping. There's no reason to push in because these guys are presenting me targets. And boom, we light him up. He's on fire. He's burning. He's almost dead. But their team is starting to push closer and closer to our base. I'm checking behind me, make sure there's nobody there, because Artie's aiming, and I don't want to get hit by this KV2. Now I'm going to do a quick snapshot on this guy. Boom, goes in, because that KV2, I hate getting hit by KV2s. They always knock out my guns and my turret ring and somebody inside my tank, and it's obnoxious, and I really don't want that to happen right now. So I'm going to side scrape and try to get him to miss his shot, and I realized I probably didn't have to do that. I still have all my repair kits and such, but that's okay. Now, I still don't have to leave, guys. I'm still getting shots. Aiming up at his fuel tank. Boom, I hit his fuel tank. Guys, if you have the sides of tanks, there are three things you can do. You can track them, you can hit them in the fuel tanks, you can hit them in the ammo rack. Now, the ammo rack, like we found out yesterday, is a 1 in 4 chance of hitting it. I don't know what the fuel tank is. I need to do my research on that, but I think you have a better chance of damaging the fuel tank than you do of damaging the ammo rack, I believe. So we finish him off. Once again, there's no reason for me to push up. I'm still sniping up on this hill. I have the hill fair and square. They gave up the hill. I would have fought for the hill, and you would have probably seen me using my gun depression, and I might have died. But they left the hill and allowed me to feast on them going to the base. Now, how do you play Corellia if you're on the enemy team, guys? I will tell you. You keep a tank or two, preferably two. You keep 2 tanks up on the hill as you push the enemy's base. Because if you do not, the enemy team will take the base, take the hill from you, and do exactly what I did to them. Now I tracked this guy. I meant to go through his hull, but I auto-locked, and he gets finished off by the Borsig. Now, typically, I would fast-forward as we hunt down artillery, but I'd like to talk a little bit more to you guys. If you're top tier in a heavy tank, guys, this is what you definitely want to do. You want to be in the front line. You want to be fighting the tanks, but you want to be fighting them in front of you. You don't want to get yourself caught out where they can shoot you from multiple sides, otherwise tier 6s will kill you. And that's embarrassing. You don't want to get killed by tier 6s, right? Nobody does. That's pretty embarrassing. Next, if you see a VK, 3601 heavy, one of those things, and you're in a Löwe, let's just pretend, top tier heavy tank, fight him. Kill him. Get him out of the way. Boom. Done. Gone. Don't get hit by anyone else. You don't have to get hit by multiple people. Then you see Yak Panther 2 aiming at you, and you think, he's around the corner. I can shoot him if I come around the corner. Don't do that. Why waste your hit points? There's no reason to. Find a different flank, find someone else, shoot someone else, and get him out of the way. Don't waste hit points until the end of the game, and it'll keep you alive, and you'll win more. So, remember that tip. So now let's look at the post-game results, guys. Let's see how we did. We made 185,000 credits without firing... Well, actually, without getting any ops. Those are the point ops, the old point ops for the T95E2. So this was May? I believe this was May then. Or maybe it was June. It was June? I don't remember which. Anyway, guys, 5,152 damage done, 2,006 base experience points, and 4 kills. I hope you guys all enjoyed. Thanks so much for watching. And remember, I'm going to tell you guys this, and I've heard someone else say it. Take the high ground. Please, high ground wins the games, and don't leave the high ground. Thank you guys so much for watching. Peace out. Send me stuff. Like, comment, subscribe, and keep playing tanks. And I'll see you later. Peace.